delayed by 4 minutes, and I'm sorry for that, but the Englishman says that better late than never. And today, guys, I'm bringing you a story about Ousmane Dembele. I know the transfer window is closed and many of you are wondering why, but read the title very well. It's saying Manchester United told Ousmane Dembele January asking price. Welcome to it. So sure, I'm Rokan to bring you this story. I'm always here to bring you stories that are really enticing, and you guys are really amazing and amusing me nowadays. The way you're subscribing to the channel, it's growing at a large level, fast rate that I've never even seen before. Guys, I have to send kudos to you. Thank you very much for making things happen this way. So the story right now is all about Barcelona has told Manchester United the selling price of Ousmane Dembele. We all know that Manchester United had made Jadon Sancho their priority signing in this concluded summer transfer window that was concluded on 5th October, and that was very well known. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it came out the news that Manchester United had made Jadon Sancho their priority transfer signing this summer, but problem came in and Jadon Sancho, and when they knew they cannot afford getting Jadon Sancho, they went into Barcelona and wanted to get Ousmane Dembele on loan. But Ousmane Dembele really said, I'm not leaving Barcelona. I'm here to fight for my position at Barcelona. I'm going nowhere. So guys, Manchester United, you are not a level of Ousmane Dembele to come and bring it to me the level that I want. Although you have the money, but I cannot come there. News came in that Paul Pogba even went ahead to call him and persuade him to join Manchester United, and him being persuaded to join Manchester United brought in a lot of news and fracasy that he might be joining Manchester United anywhere soon from now. So news started coming in all over, and United people were all wondering whether it was true that Ousmane Dembele was coming, because others call him Dembulance, because Dembulance, because he is really an injury-prone player. He's a player that you cannot rely on to play only 3 La Liga games, and you cannot trust such a player to come at Old Trafford. However good and talented he is, his pace is really outrageous, and people like it. But he is a good player. If at all he's not injured, he will come in and give you what you want as a team. But trust me, he won't give you what you. The last 18 months, the lad had only played 18. In the last 18 months, Ousmane Dembele had only played five games for Barcelona the previous season. That is really worrying. And so Manchester United supporters were all over Edward telling him, how could you bring an injury-prone player that is proved the entire world, a man with glass legs, and you bring him at Manchester United? They told him this cannot happen at Manchester United, and they are really furious. And now this story is going to make you more furious here at United Social Television, because news coming in is that Barcelona has named the selling price or asking price for Ousmane Dembele in January. That means that they've put Dembele up for grabs in January. He's up for sale, and Manchester United has been alerted that that player you wanted on loan is available for sale. And trust me, if at all Ousmane Dembele and Barcelona had really agreed a selling off fee, I think this player would be a Manchester United player on the D-Day of the transfer window. But because the player never wanted to come at Manchester United, and it was Manchester United forcing him to come, this is why this deal never happened. But United were too desperate to go and land the deal of this young French international. Remember, Ousmane Dembele is a World Cup winner. He came from Marseille. He went to Borussia Dortmund. He was bought close to £135 million from Borussia Dortmund to go to a team known as Barcelona as a replacement of Neymar. Remember, Barcelona had already sold Neymar close to £200 million to PSG, and they had the money, and they really had to go in for the talent of Ousmane Dembele because he was really promising. But guess what? Ever since he was bought, he is the flop of the season. Each and every season he has been a flop. He has delivered nothing for the team known as Barcelona. So that's the big problem that is really facing Ousmane Dembele. And News also came in later that Ousmane Dembele rejected the Manchester United move because he wanted to go in and play for Juventus, and that they had agreed terms with Juventus and Pirlo really need him. But Manchester United fans have been alerted that Ousmane Dembele has been put a price fee on his name of £50 million by Barcelona for any team that really wants to see him sign or play for them in January. That means Ronald Koeman really was so pissed off because of Ousmane Dembele not wanting to go to Manchester United on loan because they really had nothing to do for him. And he, however much he makes the bench of Barcelona, Ronald Koeman, the new coach of Barcelona, really is not in the mode of putting him in his starting lineup. And I think he has never started a game of Barcelona ever since this season started. And on the day of the transfer, that is 5th of October, news came in that Ousmane Dembele arrived at the training ground of Barcelona, but he did not train. He was there for some 30 minutes and then he left. That news propelled his move to Manchester United at any time from now or any time from then a deal could have been struck because the player did not train. But news really kept on like that, but at the end of the day, we never saw him coming to Manchester United. So Ousmane Dembele never came to Manchester United because he never liked the club. News came in that Paul Pogba called him and convinced him to come, and Ousmane Dembele and Barcelona and Manchester United were into talks. This went on, and no news came on to show up that Manchester United really are in a pursuit of Ousmane Dembele. But at the end of the season, at the end of the transfer window, we saw United bring in a young... Sorry for that. United bringing in a young Pelestri from Uruguay and Amad Traore from Italy, known as Atalanta, as the wingers. Amad Traore is not at Manchester United because of the working permits, so he'll join Manchester United later in January transfer window. So I don't see this guy coming in here at Old Trafford, although this story has been linked to Old Trafford. I got it from the Manchester United Evening News, and they came in and said that Barcelona could reportedly sell Ousmane Dembele for just £50 million in January transfer window, with Manchester United mentioned as the possible destination. Dembele was a summer target for the Reds as they sought alternatives to bringing in Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund. Manchester United Evening News understands United had no intention of signing the winger permanently and were only interested in an emergency loan move. Unfortunately, ultimately, United did not sign Jadon Sancho or Dembele, instead opting to sign Edson Cavani, Fauchundo Pelestri, Amad Traore, and Alex Telles. So these are the things that I always tell you about Manchester United. They are really, really worrying that they were too desperate to bring on Ousmane Dembele on loan. But how do you bring a player on loan who you really know that he's an injury-prone player? And right now, being put at £50 million, you never know a dude what can even go for him. Trust me. And if at all you see Manchester United get out the Champions League groups, don't be shocked to see when Ousmane Dembele is at Manchester United. Trust me, because these guys, £50 million is not money for Manchester United, because they went into for £40 million for Amad Traore, an 18-year-old. You get? So that's what I'm telling you about this board of Manchester United that does its business. They failed to get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the players he wanted, and now they might go in for Ousmane Dembele. This is really a shocking story. And if at all Ousmane Dembele comes in at United in January, I'll be really surprised and I'll say, what a fuck. Because bringing in two young talents, even I did a story here and I said that Manchester United might have said bye-bye to Jadon Sancho forever, and Jadon Sancho will never join Manchester United after them signing Pelestri from Uruguay, 18 years old, and Amad Traore from Italy, Atalanta, 18 years old, same age, though Amad Traore looks to be a very, 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 very more direct player and more talented than Pelestri, but wait to see who will prevail, because in football, talent has really not helped out those that are talented. What has helped out is the hard work and what you present, all you give out on the match. So, Manchester United bringing in Pelestri and Amad Traore, they are just, the age difference between those two players and Jadon Sancho is just 2 years. So, them being 2 years, there being a 2 years difference, I don't see United signing Jadon Sancho again, because all of these players they've signed are prospects. They are prospects. And there is something else that you guys have not yet even noticed, that United went and loaned Chong to Werder Bremen, and Chong is doing very well and is playing off from the right wing. So I don't think United will go in for any other player, because even the Chong that was loaned is doing well. He has banged in some couple of goals at Werder Bremen. He's a player that they are relying on, and I think he is one of those players that Manchester United is watching on to see to it that they really make it big here at the team known as Manchester United. Because Jadon Sancho not coming, really, it was really bad for us. But when you see the signings United made, it's a clear indication that Manchester United has shifted from the signing of Jadon Sancho, and it will bring in these other players. And I was telling you that don't be surprised at all in January United bring in Ousmane Dembele, because United have paid £35 million for an 18-year-old player in Atalanta known as Amad Traore. And this deal will add up to £40 million, and when the add-ons are also valued together with the 35. So sorry, so that's what I'm telling you, that Manchester United has no problem of paying £50 million for Ousmane Dembele, because they've went in and paid £40 million for an 18-year-old who is not even proven. But Ousmane Dembele is a very good player with nice quality, quick foot. His crosses are nice. He brings in assists. He can shoot on goal. So that's Ousmane Dembele for you, and don't be surprised if at all you see him at Manchester United, because £50 million is a little amount of money for Manchester United. And these are team. Manchester United is a team that is ready to go and making profit and dividends from the money that had been put up for sale. All the money had been put up to buy players. Remember, United got 40 million from Alex Sanchez. They got 16 million pounds from AS Roma for small increase, you see. And United had a budget to spend on, but they never even finished that budget to spend, because they went in and brought Danny Van Beek at close to 40 million pounds, plus Pelestri 10 million pounds, Amad Traore that is 35, that is 75 million pounds. Close to 100 million pounds were spent by Manchester United when you see in all those deals. So, but they even had a profit. They sold off players, close to 2 players, and United bagged in close to 60 million pounds, and they bagged in there as profit. They went ahead to go and have a balance of close to 40 or 50 million pounds that they would have used to purchase other players. So Manchester United and its board are really nagging and surging. So that's why I come out here and say that, guys, don't be surprised if at all Ousmane Dembele is at Manchester United next transfer window in January, because 50 million pounds is just peanuts for Manchester United. That's not money they will even look at and say that we are going to spend money. But when it touches 180 plus, that's when you'll see Manchester United hesitating to make such deals, although they will take long to happen, but they end up paying the same amount of money. So Jadon Sancho not coming really at Manchester United is something that did us bad, but you are going to see the worst of this board. They can go in for Ousmane Dembele after Barcelona have named his asking price or selling price, and it is at 50 million pounds. They are making a loss of close to 80 million pounds. They have nothing to do, because the player has really failed to deliver. Close to 3 seasons at Barcelona, and he is not delivering. His contract is left with 1.5 years, so they are seeing this as a great opportunity for him not to go into his later year or last year, because he might force and go in as a free agent. He can fail to, if at all these 6 months elapse without Dembele leaving Barcelona, that means Dembele will even sign a pre-contract with another club, or any club can come in and take that player at the money they want, like what Manchester United did to FC Porto. Alex Tellez's contract had only 6 months left, and him having 6 months left, FC Porto had to take each and every amount of money that any team was bringing, because them not taking the money that Manchester United had brought, that meant that the player was going to go on a free transfer and would have signed a pre-contract with Manchester United, and he would have come to Old Trafford the next season. So that's why FC Porto came in and called Manchester United, the guys, let's come and conclude that deal on the 12 million pounds. United added only 3 million pounds to bring in Alex Tellez. So that's what I'm telling you about Ousmane Dembele. If at all they don't release him in January and he reaches in June, he will be only left with close to 6 or 7 months on his contract, and that will see him leave Barcelona without Barcelona getting a single penny. So Barcelona will be forced to sell him even at 30 million pounds, because they will be desperate to get some money out of him. And that's why I'm telling you that in January, don't be surprised if at all Ousmane Dembele comes at Manchester United, because United is really desperate. And if at all you proceed or go through the group stages, I think Ousmane Dembele has higher chances of coming to Manchester United. United will die in for this move to bring the player at Old Trafford. Smash a like on this video, comment and share to see to it that this video really reaches the masses and masses of Manchester United fans across the world, because this is a fan channel that brings you only and only Manchester United news. So guys, the story was all about Manchester United told Ousmane Dembele January asking price, or Manchester United has been told how much Ousmane Dembele will cost them if they needed his services in January. Smash a like on this video, guys. 2 people watching in, thank you for watching in. I'll be glad if at all you tell me where you're watching in from and your names. But I'm Rokan here at United Studio Television with this story of Ousmane Dembele's asking price has been named by Barcelona, and reportedly he will go for 50 million pounds any team that needs his service. He's a young lad, 23 years old, but I think injuries have ruined his career, and I think that's why he's got the ambulance getting off Sam Mbele, and they put on ambulance because he is an injury-prone player. So that's it for now, guys. I'm Rokan here for United Social Television. I'm signing out, guys. See you in our next video of the day. I'm Rokan here at United Social Television. Thank you for watching. I can say good night to you guys.